Hey guys, just going to do a welcome to this quick tutorial on creating a quick turntable animation. Let's jump right into it. Created this simple cube with the texture just on the same four sides, and I'm just going to rotate it like so, or rotate the camera around this like so that you see all four sides of this photo that's inside the cube. Let's get going. We're going to go over to our creation tab. We're going to go to camera. We're going to do target, and from the top, I'm just going to drag this target out, the interest outward, and then we can go ahead and pull this camera back. This is you'll see people do it differently. I just thought I'd do it from the top. You could do it from the front, side, perspective, doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, as you can see here, we've already got it. You can see the camera already set. But in order to see what we're looking at, we've got the target set. Let's select the camera. I'm going to change this camera name to view camera or view object camera. Right, then we're going to go ahead and let's go over here to our left view here, and let's select that camera. And as you can see, we're not in focus right now. Let's change this to wireframe, from wireframe to default. And let's go ahead and change our view. We're going to go to a two-sided view here, and let's change that top to the camera, view object camera. Let's do a Shift F, see what our frame looks like. Let's go to wire, default shading. So with that, we already know that we're not far enough out. Let's, on the right side, select perspective, change that wireframe to default shading. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag out my camera view until it looks like about that, right? So now that we've got our camera set, let's go ahead and begin setting up the actual camera rotating around the object. So let's go ahead. We're going to put in a point helper. So we're going to go on over to our helpers, and then we're going to go to point. I'm going to select out here, select the pointer out on the grid. Right now the size is 150. Let's go up a little higher. We could actually leave it at 150 in terms of its size, but just for the sake of the example and so that we can see everything, let's go ahead, and as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and zero this out. Right clicking on our select and move, we're going to do a 0. And that's going to go to the center. I already have my cube centered at 0, 0, 0 as well. So now all we have to do now is we're going to link our camera to our link helper, our point helper. So we're going to go ahead over to we're going to go here, let's see, to our select link. We're going to select our camera and drag until we see the point helper highlight yellow, as you can see, and then I'm going to connect it. And just to be sure that it is working, we're going to select the helper, and then we're going to rotate. And as you can see, the camera is rotating just based on me moving or rotating the point helper. I'm going to do a Control Z to get it back centered. Now that we have that done, now we're going to go ahead and start animating this. And we're going to go ahead and first I'm going to move this time up from 100 to 160. So I'm going to go down here to time configuration, and I'm going to set my animation here from 100 to 160. Hit enter. Say OK. As you can see, now our timeline has gone to 160. We're going to set our auto key, and at our first frame we're going to set a key, Then we're going to go down to 160 and set a key. Now let's go ahead and right click and go into our curve editor, and let's expand this a little bit so that you can see what's going on. And we're going to go to our Z rotation, and let's go ahead, come down to 0 here. Actually, the first thing we're going to do is, well, we're going to select our ending key that we selected, that we set. And down here, as you can see at frame 160, it's set at 0. We're going to change that to 360. And as you can see, our curve has now changed, right? And so now, if we do, and I'm going to move this off screen real quick, and if we go back and reset this and press play, and actually let's go ahead and select our window with the camera. Now as you can see, it's rotating, but of course there is a hesitation, of course, and what we can do is we'll go ahead and pause that. We will set, we have to set our curve to linear, and so let's go ahead and select both our beginning and ending keys here. So key 0 and key 160, and you can see both are selected. I'm going to go over here to set tangents to linear, and as you can see, the curve has been straightened based on the linear setting. We're also going to go over to our parameter for curve out of range types. In 2017, this is what your icon and how you'll find that. It's a little different from other versions. Let's go ahead and click in that, and we're going to set that to linear as well. Let's ensure, actually let's ensure that we still have, we have our, and actually let's see, let's make sure it should set itself there, and let's double check, and we'll reset. I'm doing it by hand, and it should loop without any hesitation. There we go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and close our curve editor, and now we have our animation. And now you can go ahead and render this to the size you like, and save that out as a AVI, or in this case, yeah, an AVI would be fine, and you should be good to go. Thank you for watching. Any questions? Just hit me up. Thank you. Thank you for watching.